Welcome to part 2 of episode 3 of 25 for 2025, a series where I attempt to read these 25 books in 2025. In part 1, we picked Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, and in this part, we will be wrapping the book up. So I ended up rating this book 3.25 stars, and before you panic, I did like this book. I just thought it was good, not great, since the series is so long that it will get better as it goes because we will have further development of the characters and the plot. In this book, I just felt like it was very stagnant and we stayed in the same place but also didn't. We were introduced to key characters and kind of introduced to this dystopian world that Juliet is living in and just understanding like the politics of it all. In my head, it was kind of hard for me to see it as something bigger than just a dystopian book. I feel like they all kind of blend in my head. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think I'm waiting for the other books in the series to kind of pick up. I did see a lot of the comments on my first video when I picked this saying that people love this book and they were so excited for me to read this. Please do not get your hopes down. I did like this book. As I mentioned, I am just excited to read more in the series and develop more of a relationship with the characters. I think my thing was that I let TikTok kind of overhype it for me because I initially thought Juliet and Warner were just like going to be together right away, but it feels like it's going to be a slow burn, enemies to lovers for sure. We just have to let Warner be psychotic right now. That's just how it's going to have to go, I think. I like Juliet. I think her character growth throughout the series is going to be very interesting to watch. Her growth in this first book was so cool to see, and just how she's learning more about herself and her power, learning about the other characters in this book like Adam and Warner, just how they all interact with each other, how they're all helping Juliet in some way, even Warner, who's being like crazy and delusional. I will say I am a little suspicious of Adam. He's kind of giving Liam vibes from like the Hunger Games, but we shall see. I'm not gonna write him off right away. I just can't picture in my head how these like love triangles are going to end up. I really liked her writing style. I didn't think it was terrible. It's YA, so it was definitely quicker, easier to read. I think for me, just the ending wasn't that exciting, or it didn't leave too much of a cliffhanger. And I felt that way even with Darkest Minds. And I know I compared it to that in part 1. So I think that's kind of where it put me off, but I am excited to continue this series. With all that being said, I would definitely recommend reading this book and series if you have not already. I'm planning to continue reading this series. I'll probably make a long form reading vlog on my YouTube channel. So if you're curious to see more of my thoughts and opinions of the whole series, go check out my YouTube channel. It'll probably be later in the year. Definitely enjoyed this book. Just because my rating was lower doesn't mean I did not like it. It just, in my gut, I felt like it was a 3.25 at the time. So that is my wrap up for Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, if you've read this book or if you want to read this book at all. And if you're interested to see the next book that I will be picking, come back to episode 4.